I'm Lily.
And I'm Kiev. And,
welcome to the portal of our minds.
Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper so I could pick a pickle pepper. And
No. Peter Piper picked a pickle peppers.
Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper.
That's actually all I know.
Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper so I could pick a pickle pepper. I'm gonna pick a pickle pepper.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another
piece of our minds. And if you haven't figured it out by now, we switch spots. But today's topic.
It's an alternate reality.
It's an alternate reality.
No, it's not the topic though.
Why to stay positive?
Why should you remain positive?
Why should you remain positive?
Why should you remain positive? You got bills, you got the news all up in your face, you got, whatever it is, social media, you got you comparing yourself to all these people. Why should you remain positive? Look.
Why?
Okay, so the other day.
Tell me why.
So I was having this random anxiety for no reason. Sometimes I'll just get anxiety and I won't know why. I'm not thinking about anything. It just happens randomly. And all of a sudden I was all right, I had to get to the root of it. So I was all right, I ushered in my angels. I ushered in, a divine light to come help me out. Because I was this is not okay. This gotta be negative. This is not okay. I was I don't know what's going on. And I got this message and I just wanted to share with everybody because it made me feel so good. And I'm you know what? More people need to hear this too. And so what it was basically okay, I'm here right now and I'm okay. Doesn't matter what's going on around me. Right here inside my heart, I am okay. I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm only gonna be here on this planet Earth for a short amount of time. I'm literally just here for a visit. I don't want to say a vacation because it's not
just a vacation.
It's not really a vacation because we're here to learn. It's like a school. It's like going to school almost. Earth is like a school. You come here to learn and grow.
Be out here getting ready to graduate.
Exactly. And I'm and it's not gonna last that long, I was so why am I stressing? What do I have anxiety over when I can just be content, when I can take advantage of every moment and be happy with it? Do you have anything to add?
Well, think of it like this. Why stay in such a sad mood your entire life? Think of it this way. There's no existence of time in the spiritual world or in space, right? So therefore, our human life is literally nothing compared to how long the universe has been around and what's to come. It's literally like a blink and then our lives are over in the eyes of the universe. We're here for such a short time. There's no need to constantly feel down and feel judged by others. You're here to live your life to the fullest. Live it to your fullest. Be happy. Enjoy the time you have on this planet. Because it can disappear at any moment.
Take the time to enjoy and cherish the littlest things. The clouds, the stars, the grass,
Give
the trees,
gratitude for
the flowers.
everything.
There's so many little joys and little miracles in this world. And we're so disoriented in our environments with the media, with our jobs, with traffic, with bills, with all this stuff. And it's just every once in a while, just recenter yourself. Come back in your heart center and remember that
meditate.
You're okay and you can spread love and light no matter what. That's not everyone's agenda. That's not everyone's thing. You don't have to do that. I'm not telling you what to do.
Obviously
but
follow your soul's mission.
Exactly. But my whole thing is we're here for such a short stay. So take a deep breath and relax.
Everything's okay.
Everything's okay. And yes, things happen in life that are really uncool that we can't control. But we can control how we react to these things, and we can control
how it affects us for the rest of our life, or how it doesn't affect us for the rest of our life.
Or how it affects our day, because we got to remember that too, because how we react really can really take a toll on us.
You get to choose the things that ultimately decide your fate in this world. So choose the right path, choose the right way to live, choose the abundant side of things, choose the happier side of things, because like I said, we're only here for a minuscule of a second in this universal frame of a world we live in. And you're going to look back when you're old, or when you're on your bed, get ready to go into the next world, You're gonna look back on everything and you're gonna be like, man, like I should have been happier. Like there was so much around me for me to be happy for. Like be happy
Yeah,
that you're able to wake up and take a breath.
there was a study that was done about people who were on their deathbeds and the things that they would say, and it was never, oh, I regret doing this. It was always, I regret not doing this. That's always what it is. So
No regrets.
no regrets over here, baby. You know, smile, dance, just
Do the things you want to do.
be happy. Like, yeah, do the things that you love. We're here for such a short period of time. So just do the things that you love. Do what's going to put a smile on your face. Put a smile on someone's face. Because let me tell you, when you make people feel good, it makes you feel good. And when you make people feel bad, it makes you feel bad. Because we live in the laws of the universe is karma. So we're all one. And the way you treat others is the ways that you're going to get treated back. So keep that in mind. And remember to treat people how you would like to be treated. And just, again, enjoy the small stuff.
One thing I could also definitely say, another thing, is that certain instances throughout your life, depending on your age and stuff, certain things come up that you really question on whether or not you want to pursue it, follow it, go out and do it, accept things for what they are. And you got to also realize you're only that age for one moment in your life. Next year, you might not be able to do that exact same thing. So take every opportunity you can to live a fulfilling life. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but even when you don't have enough money to do something you want to do, go out and do it. Like,
This dude is the king of, like,
drop it like it's hot and just run for the hills. Not in a bad way, but like, we just drop it and go do stuff, you know?
live life.
Like, I'm here to live my life.
You may not have tomorrow, so live today.
Shoot, I'm 21 and I'm living my best life right now. Like, man, like, shoot. Not even 6 months ago, I had been huddled up in my room for 3 years? I would just get off work and go in my room and be in my room all day until I had to go to work. Wouldn't do nothing really. I want to go outside.
A lot of people live like that.
Like, that's not a fulfilling life, man. I mean, if it's your soul's journey, if it's what you signed up for, it can be fulfilling for you. But personally, for me, it wasn't fulfilling. And definitely being with her has, like, opened that up in me to make me follow my dreams and follow what I want to do. And it's also definitely come with the part of me having to do my own personal shadow work to allow me to find the mental strength and courage to go out and do the things I love and accept the things that I find for what they are and what they aren't. Sorry, my nose is getting stuffy. But literally just, like, you want the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. You want that golden ticket to get into that chocolate factory, that candy factory. Live every day like you won the golden ticket. Literally live every day like you won the golden ticket. From the moment you wake up, be happy, and regardless of what happened the night before.
If you're having trouble with this, think about this. Do you have a bed? Do you have a sink? Do you have a shower? Do you have a fridge? Do you have clothes? Do you have shoes? Do you have a family that loves you? Do you have a friend that you can talk to? Do you have a tree that you can hug? Like, life...
I was about to say that, yeah.
Like, life is okay. You're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
And there's so many more things that you can look at for what you have and be grateful for that you have them, and understand that the things that you have that every day, right? You don't just get it and then it just disappears the next day every single time. Even if it does, be grateful for the day that you have it. Try not to think too much about the future. Try not to think too much about the past, because you're living in the history. And then if you dwell in the future, or not dwell in the future, if you try to think about the future too much, it creates fear,
anxiety. And
because you're constantly like, well, what should I do to make my next day better? To make this next day better? Don't do anything. Your day will be as much, like, however you start your day is how your day is going to be.
Yeah.
Just worry about the present. it's called a present for a reason because it's a gift.
Yes, negative thoughts are actually an addiction. We get addicted to negative thoughts, which is why so many of us are living sort of negative lives, because we're addicted to that negativity. It's literally like we need that dose of negativity, which is why so many things that are on the media get bought into that are negative, like the news, because that's what so many of us are resonating at. And it's a practice. It literally is a practice to start living in the moment. And one thing that I can just say is that meditation really helps with that. It's because you're getting to observe your thoughts and getting to be more conscious of what you're thinking about and what you would rather think about than other things, because 90% or 95% or like 98%, something like that, it's in the 90s percent of what we think about every day is the same exact thing that we thought about the day before. So if we want to evolve, if we want to change, if we want to see a difference in our lives, it all starts with our thoughts. And
I don't know what was that. I don't know what was that. Live every day like it's your best.
And you know, just let her rip forever.
Let it rip. It wasn't me.
But yeah, so that's kind of all I got to say for that. I mean, I could literally go on for hours about why we could be positive, you know, because there's so many reasons why. Like,
there's so many reasons. Like,
it's like way less common these days for people to be so positive than the negativity. So
think about this. Think about every day. Okay, so I know I just said don't think about the history, but in this, just for this moment, think about every time that you ever said, I'm not going to make it through the day. This is too hard. I don't think I could do it. And then you did it, or you made it through the day, or the times you ever thought about possibly taking your life and you didn't, and you lived the next day because you had that strength to keep pushing forward. Think about that. That's a deep power within you that's trying to make it a point to let you know that, dude, we're okay. Like, your mind and your soul are trying to help push you through this. Like, these are all just curves. Like, I know it's cliche to say, but like, you run into, it's like an obstacle course, you know? You hop over each obstacle and you're going to get one step ahead of the game. That's so true. Hop over them obstacles. Once you get beat up, you get right back up and keep fighting, because you're going to be a lot stronger than you were before. Because now you know how to handle that situation when it comes to you again. You just can't repeat it. You can't just keep letting it happen. It may come to itself or come to you in different ways, shapes, or forms, but it could be the same lesson that's trying to get taught to you. You need to understand that once you learn the algorithm of how these things work,
or the laws of the universe,
yes, it becomes that much more easier to understand and to know that to be happy is the key to life. Being happy, having love in your heart, not letting tiny things blow up, like ruin your day,
and
or
having compassion for other people and thinking
not
about
blowing
other
up on people. Like, don't just blow up and lose your mind because someone said something. Listen, that's your own judgment versus their judgment in the way their mind works and then the way your mind works.
And it has nothing to do with you.
They're living their life. You're living your life. Worry about you and you will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You were born on this planet to find out who you are, not anybody else. But we could keep going on and on. On that note, though, if you have anything you want to say or drop them in the comments, you know the dealio. With that being said, peace.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.